Tried to save you the whole saying hi impromptu.
Hi guys.
Hi everybody.
And we do have audio, so.
And we do have audio. Welcome, Vince.
Everybody else that's joining us.
Vince.
You see the kitty cat being ornery, and I called him out, and he jumps off. He abandoned his desk. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Tribe Shout Out Tuesday, and I'm completely unprepared. I've been getting like a beating and a half at work, and it's been leaving me pretty exhausted. So.
And then the cat's gained up on him.
Yeah. So Donna's gonna talk to you guys while I go get coffee.
Go get some coffee.
Hey.
Yeah, so I do want to say hello to everybody that is joining us besides Vincent. Hello, Vincent. And everybody joining us from over on RLM Radio.xyz land. So thank you for joining us on this Tuesday edition of the network, 5:30 at live. 5:30 live. The cat is fully awoke and causing chaos. Is after dinner mischief there. So yeah, so usually on Tuesdays what we do is shout out to you, everybody that's a member of the network. We take this time to promote you. Yes, you. So, if you have a business, create content, art, you're an artisan, craftsman, hit us up. We'll throw you together. We'll utilize your logo if you have one. If not, we can make one. And we do these, we just take the time to promote everybody that's, out there doing their thing. So we, this is your show. We're just here hosting. What's that? Let's see. Who is over there? Oh, it is Vinny. I have to come closer to the command central here. Hi, Vinny.
I could have told you it was.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing anything over on the YouTube live until just seconds before live started.
From Facebook.
Yeah.
But the reason why I knew why it was Vinny is because the thumbs up thing was from Vinny.
Yeah.
But I don't know who else is here.
I don't see that over here. And
right, because that's the tube of views.
Tube of views.
Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. You're gonna have to live with this. I'm a mess this show.
He did literally just wake up like 2 minutes. Yeah.
I've been getting a beating, like I said, at work. For those of you who don't know, I'm a butcher. That's what I do. I cut meat all fucking day. All day. Except today.
Oh.
Well, because I'm the person who noticed that people weren't doing the right thing, I had to fucking fix it.
Ooh, the fixer.
Oh.
Butcher and a fixer.
The fixing involved picking up bags full of wet towels.
Ew.
Yeah. It was like I got rid of a small family. Got rid of a small family and then threw them in a fucking cart. And it was like 100 degrees outside.
It's Florida.
So,
summertime.
Yeah, I'll pick me up a little bit. So I apologize for my being out of form.
No.
But, there he is. There's Vinny on the YouTube now.
On the tubes. Hi.
All right.
I'm moving over my computer. Hi. Did see Donna.
All right. So, we have a lot of people that do a lot of different things, and that's really cool. That's sort of the point of the network. It's to be like a one-stop hub for all of these different businesses. If they can cross promote, then even better. If they can come up with a concurring agreement, someone buys X from me, and you give them a 5% discount on Y from you. But if they buy Y from you, I'll give them a 5% discount on X from me. To help drive sales and help build notoriety. That's the point. That's why we do the network. So that's another thing that's another part of this, is that you all have to actually talk to each other, not just us. Communication is literally the make or break of any and all situations. So
That's very true.
if like for example, if someone's like, oh well, I'd love to get lessons, but I don't know where to get an instrument from. After a small conversation, we can figure out what kind of instrument that they're looking to learn how to play, and we could offer them a deal on a custom piece. Maybe they're just looking for like a bass, like a super bass model that'll only cost them, a few $100s as opposed to, like $800 or $1,000. So, with that being said, I could be like, well, if you get bass lessons from me, you can go over to HHD and get a bass model instrument for half the price.
Yeah.
And well, hey, it's Jay from Facebook.
Oh.
JJ.
Hi, JJ. How's it been?
And similarly, if someone's like, oh well, I'm not really confident about my ability to play instruments, and they can go, well, if you buy this instrument from us, you can go look up ILMT and they'll offer you whatever fucking discount. I don't fucking know. I haven't really thought that through, but it's the concept that I thought through time and time again.
Well, it's like you can talk to the artists, the craftsmen themselves,
Right.
Depending on what it is, and always barter or bargain.
Let's say someone
You can't go into Walmart and say, "Hey, I'll give you."
It's like somebody going up to Jay and being like, "I'd love to be in a drum circle, but I can't play drums. Buy this ounce of pot and get, one free hour session with Harry at ILMT on how to play the cajon." The cajon, and you can participate in your hippie drum circle. There you go. Perfect example. Because now I have a business that's not related to me. So here, I'll put my money where my mouth is. Jay, if someone's like, hey, I want to be in a hippie drum circle, or I'd love to learn how to play an instrument, and they buy some pot, they buy like an ounce of pot from you, you let me know who it is, and you give them my website, and I will give them a free hour of my time. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You heard it here first. I am extending the
cross promotion.
Yeah, I am extending the cross promotion. Though I don't think he's actually paying attention. He's busy talking to Vinny.
Maybe.
But it's the same type of deal. Oh snap! There you go. He's actually paying attention.
Any regular price bag of top shelf.
Any regular price ounce of top shelf and get a free hour of
Harry's time.
of Harry Felker's time learning to play an instrument. And I'll do like the free consultation I'll do with everybody because as far as that's concerned, I do kind of need time to assess what they want to
Where
learn
their
how to do and where
level
they're at.
is.
But after that, I will give them like a free one-on-one session. So there you go. I officially extended the cross promotion leave there. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it now. Let's make this official. Officially, if Jay sends somebody to me and they've bought an ounce of weed from him, I will give them a free one-on-one lesson on top of the consultation that's already free, part of how I run ILMT, because if I don't know what the hell you need to learn, that first hour is going to be kind of pointless. It's going to be me finding out what you need to learn. So I'll give them a free consultation that I give everybody. That everybody gets that. Anybody who wants to learn an instrument and has their own instrument to learn on. By the way, I'm not buying anybody an instrument. But if you want to learn how to play, I will give you that free that consultation that I give everybody. That's already part of ILMT, and then I will give them a free 1 hour one-on-one session with me where we'll talk about their problem areas and get exercises in place for them.
A $15 hour.
Yeah, a $15 technically value because that's how much I charge for my one-on-one sessions because I feel that I should at least get paid $15 an hour. I'm not famous, so I don't think I can really warrant the $50 to $100 an hour range. I'm just some fucking guy. But I know how to play instruments, so there's that. I don't know. I could always get Donna a banjo and have her teach banjo lessons at $60 an hour because she's famous on the internet.
I'm internet famous.
If you send someone to me, I will teach him how to be the coolest dude in the room.
Was that Vinny?
No, that's Jay.
Oh. You gotta do it with the Daisy Dukes. Oh, where do we go from there?
So there you go. And conversely, if you come to me for lessons and you happen to be in the upstate New York area, I will hook you up with JJ, and he will teach you how to be the coolest dude in the room. Apparently, Vinny's got pics of JJ and his short.
We all do.
I do not, and I am happy to say
Harry has missed out on this phenomenon. The legendary JJ and the Daisy Dukes. Lemmy style. Don't get me wrong. Not like, from Dukes of Hazzard, but
that's a shame.
I'm sure if he did the right pose, maybe.
All right, there you go. Anybody who is engaging in business with me, if they are in the upstate New York area, the Syracuse area, to be particular, Jay will offer you 10% on anything for CBD or Delta 8. So there you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Gauntlet
nice.
throwing. There is a two-way
wow.
cross promotion going on here.
Hell yeah.
And anybody else who wants to participate in something like that, you have to talk to the other person. Just so you know, that would be good if you kind of let everybody be on the same page that's involved with this.
I love how things like that manifest. Just materialize.
Yes, 10% off. I absolutely said it that way because I didn't think you were going to give people stuff for 10%. Oh, hold on. Vinny's got the one where he is climbing Dixie Rock in St. George.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's probably a big giant butt pic. Okay, so where do we go from here?
Let's shout out some people.
Let's shout out some people.
Let's start with JJ there. You got the pic.
I'm getting there.
It's got the graphics. The graphic.
Is it here? No, it's not here. It is
Someday.
here, I think.
Down the stairs to someday.
There we go. Now this is going to be out of order, so I'm going to be dancing around this thing a bit when we share screen.
Sharon.
Entering the Twilight Zone. All right. That should be a nice big thing.
It is.
Well,
Beautiful thing. Once my computer catches up.
there we go.
There we go.
And it should be nice and big.
It is nice and big.
It's going to be a little bigger than that. All right. So, Donna, do your spiel.
Well, the first shout out is JJ over there at Empire CBD. https://w facebook.com/Empire CBD. And you can go to www.empire-cbd and I can't see CBD.com. There we go.
Sorry about cutting you off there. On the thing. I should have fixed it. It'll cycle through in a second.
Yeah.
I'll say that again for the kids in the back. Go to https www.facebook.com. So it's a secure site /Empire CBD to find them on Facebook, and www.empire-cbd.com.
Yeah, and
to find them on the web.
And he has what? How many locations you got? Like 10? 20? He's got many locations throughout the upper state area of New York. And you'll probably be giving me a listing, maybe?
He's on Facebook. You're not going to see it there.
Oh, yeah.
I just went to go check. Once I drop this, we'll go back over there and be able to give you a visual.
But just like moments ago, he said that.
Okay. And just moments ago, we just put out a discount on Empire CBD products, 10% off to anyone who comes through me. We'll probably have to figure something out as far as how to let them know they came from me.
Tell them Harry sent you.
Yeah, tell them Harry sent you. I'm going to say Harry who? That fucking guy. There you go.
That one dude, man. And we are in reverse.
Also, he is actually going to start doing e-commerce.
Ooh.
So he's going to ship from orders from the website. He's creating a new website as we speak right now.
Nice.
With a shopping cart, and they will take all carts. So, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Diners International. I don't know, maybe. and all and it will be shipped from his location to your location.
Oh yeah, Empire CBD.
So there you go. You don't even have to be in the upstate New York area, specifically Syracuse.
Yeah.
What we can do, as far as that's concerned, it doesn't really necessarily need to work that way with getting the free hour one-on-one session, but any other type of cross promotion that way where get 10% off of your order at the Sacred Agora, like something like that would be, we would generate a code via Shopify to give specifically to you so that we know exactly who is
Sending
people.
Sending.
I'm sure if it becomes like a big giant thing, maybe that's how JJ will handle that, and then I'll make sure to like slip people a code. Get your 10% off on your CBD and Delta 8 products from Empire CBD at empirecbd.com. With this code, customer of mine. All right, so there you go. So there's Empire CBD.
Yeah, thanks, James.
I don't know who's next.
We will find out. Let's do it.
You want me to do one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do one. I'll go all the way back to the beginning.
Going all. Okay, gotta stop it.
All the way back to the beginning. We're going to talk about tabs. All right. So there is some interesting stuff going on with this next tribe shout out person into the Twilight Zone. Tabs over at Empire. 80/20 Empire. Empire. Wow. One after the other.
This Empire is spelled with a Y.
So it's 8020 Empire, EMPYRE.com. Now, my personal friend, Tabs, they have a music / awareness thing that they're doing, and they have an apparel line and all sorts of other stuff involved with it as well. And currently, they have a studio where they're working on music for their project and also selling studio time. So they're undergoing expansion as well.
Nice.
You can go to 8020empire.com and get up to date updates.
Information.
Up to date
on
information on her
New
current projects and all of her offerings. So
her apparel.
you can
all her goods.
all her goods are all over there on 8020empire.com. Recently, she had apparently angered the Facebook algorithms, and they kind of like throttled her. So she's trying to pull away from Facebook as a market tool.
Right.
So your best bet to get a hold of her at all is always going to be through her website. Tying into what we say every Web Presence Wednesday. If you want to not be silenced, that's the way to do it.
Right. I think we've all learned some valuable lessons.
Vinny has actually something to say.
Yes.
You saw it? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to find out where Vinny is on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we
There
go.
we go.
Vince.
Next up, Vincent Easley II with Connecting Voices, American Dissidents Radio Writing Series. What Matters? A Ponder Gander. Over on RLM Radio, rlmradio.xyz, and I got a cat that is being loud. And you can find him over there on Fridays, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And his current episode, Standoff or Showdown, Ammon Bundy. The War in the West and the Bundy Ranch 7 years later. What Matters? A Ponder Gander. And yeah, so the recent happenings,
chain of arrests.
Yeah, it's been a vicious cycle of nonstop arrest recently for Ammon, and he's just keeping in that spirit of dissidents there. So to hear what's going on with him and other people that have raised their voices and speaking out against the status quo and the status quo, go over there to rlmradio.xyz. Thank you, Benny.
I'm going to show off my pussy. So, yeah, homeboy here was attempting to be technician cat. He was like getting underneath trying to get underneath your like batting at something.
Yeah, probably the cord.
No, from that side.
Oh.
Like trying to get at something that's under there. I don't know what's under there, beside the boards. Is it like hanging free or something?
There might be some tape on the end of them, so prevent splinters. But yeah.
So, now I got my pussy out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vinny, also for all the things that you did.
Yes.
That is important work, being a voice for those who are subject to the ill will of the state, like the direct ill will. Like everyone is subject to the ill will of the state, but some people get it worse than others. In the sense of trying to live their life outside of the state's purview. So who else are we gonna shout out?
Who you got?
Who else is on this list here? Shout out. I kind of want to wait until we get that package from Tony to shout out Tony, and we haven't got it yet. I want to actually say, yeah, I tried it, and I'm not dead yet.
How about Tara?
Tara?
Yeah.
Tara. All right. Back to the Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. And boom. Lunar Lathers, Apothecary. Tara's actually, I think she actually got those soaps together, the ones that she was working on last week when I was talking about her. Hey, buddy. All right, fine, buddy. See ya.
Adios.
I need to work on that laptop. That's what he's saying when he looks at you. So Tara, Lunar Lathers Apothecary. That's Lunar Lathers Apothecary.bigcartel.com. She's also on Facebook, and much in the kin of one of the reasons why we started the network. Tara is she was when she started Lunar Leathers, out of work, stay at home mom, and her husband, my friend Rob, he was on furlough, and well, they have a toddler, and
Yeah.
toddlers need things like food. Bills need things like getting paid, and while Rob's employer was very generous with the package that they had offered everybody to sit at home and not go to work around this time last year. Uh, that wasn't going to pay the bills forever. So Tara had gotten a wild hair in her ass and started Lunar Lathers Apothecary. And it's not that that's the only people we want to work with over at the network, but it was one of the formative reasons why we started the network. There are many others that are not. I don't have artwork up for it all. That I'm trying to help out as well. Leela at Homemade by Lala. And you can find her on Facebook and Instagram under Homemade by Lala. Main Street Stitchery, which is another friend of mine, named Leah Macri, who I believe up until currently was a single mom trying to take care of her toddler child. And being on furlough from the job that Leela, myself, Leah, Dan Vandermeer of All Pro Coaching. Who else?
So quite a few people.
Who else was? Nathan Kaminsky and Ashley from Dawn of Adventures. There's also the other travel agency that's attached to the network via IntelliTravel, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was Chad. You know Chad. He was here.
Yeah. Chad,
Chadwick von Chaddington. But he actually has he also has an IntelliTravel business as well. I believe I did do a post on the network. I shared one of his posts. And the like. There's there was at one point in time 60,000 people in Central Florida all laid off, and I was really trying to make sure that these people I have worked with and people I haven't worked with that were part of the same company were able to feed their families and pay their bills. Oh yeah. The beans are coming in nice this season. Kitty toe beans. All right. So there's that. Tara's part of that family because Tara's husband is also employed by the same company, now which I'm employed by, and not all or most of these people are food and beverage people. They come from all walks, security, merchandise, and stuff like that, and the money that they were getting is going to directly help them. It isn't, you're giving it to some faceless corporation, some jackass who already made 1,000% more money because everyone was locked down is getting richer that way. Which was the other real reason, because when I was on lockdown, I realized that my job does nothing to fulfill me. Like all of the lies that I basically told myself over the years, oh, you got to have a job because that's your fulfillment. You got to have a job because, that's how we pay bills. And I realized that that isn't the way. That isn't the best way. It isn't the only way, and it isn't the right way for me. It can be right for you. It can be right for any number of people, but it's just not. It's not my thing. It's not how I do. I don't do best in that situation. I do best, sitting here and being productive on my own projects that A, I enjoy doing, B, that I have a particular passion for, and then I can focus on the things that are important to me. I can't really focus on those things being employed by other people, and that's the addendum. That's the long-term plan for the network. For my hope for everybody involved with the network is to get out of that employer-employee relationship and show large corporate employers, hey fuckos, you kind of need us more than we really do need you.
Prosperity can be achieved through peaceful ways and means, through mutual aid channels,
or at least a less take it or leave it, go fuck yourself scenario. One of the reasons why labor got paid so well in the United States for so long is because companies understood that their businesses didn't exist without the labor, and I think it's like high time that companies get reminded of that, and the only way you really can do that is by shortening that labor, that willing to be part of the labor force, as far as an employee. Not that I'm going to get really political, but I'm going to get a little historical. The biggest dent in employee wages since the end of child labor in this country was when they added women to the workforce. When it became socially strange for a woman to not have a job and stay home, it flooded the workforce with 2 times the amount of people, and as such, companies then treated employees and valued labor as more expendable, and that's one of the things. This is a very large issue, by the way. I am just glazing over. It's like
going to war.
It's not even like that. It's not even like Krispy Kreme donut glaze. It's even
just
finer than that.
Skipping
It's like Dunkin' Donuts. It's Dunkin' Donuts glaze. It's not Krispy Kreme glaze. It's not thick. It's Dunkin' Donuts glaze. It's barely fucking noticeable. Okay, so anyhow, even dudes going to war, they don't kill very many of them anymore.
But when they came all back from World War II and so on.
Right, but the women didn't leave the workforce, and it became. But I'm talking about like since the 80s when it became like, what do you mean you don't have a job? What do you mean you're staying home with your kids? What's wrong with you, you fucking freak? That's how society treated women who wanted to stay home and raise their kids. And that's a choice. It's all well and good either way. But at that point in time is when you see like a severe stagnation in the well-off nature of the average employee in the United States. And well, part of what the network does, long story short, going all the way the fuck around back to the beginning, after that giant tangent, is that we aim to, at the network, make people have work as being a choice, not being a demand. And on that note, it is after 6 o'clock. It's Taco Tuesday. I got a margarita kit. I got tequila. And though I have a taco press, I don't have any corn flour on me right now. Yet. But I also have taco shells left over. And we have a guacamole mortar pestle made from lava rock and all that cool stuff. That maybe we should have did like an unboxing video of that stuff.
I know. Well, they're still in the box.
They are still in the box. I could do it on Instagram on my phone. So maybe I'll do that. before I start making tacos, but I gotta make tacos, guys. So
I do want to shout out Grim over at RLM Radio.
Wherever you are.
XYZ.
Wherever you are, because you're not here. Also tonight, Bard and Broad, we're doing the SBL session. I will actually be there this time as opposed to Saturday when I was
Taken down by the cats.
being detained. Being detained by feline authorities. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks for coming by. We greatly appreciate it. Also, be on the lookout for that awesome promotion between Indie Learning Music Tutor and Empire CBD. You can get 10% off on your CBD and Delta 8 products from Empire CBD, or if you do buy I don't know how he sells this stuff. Does he sell it by the ounce? I don't even know. Anyway, if you complete a purchase over at Empire CBD, I will give you your first 1 hour session after the free consultation for free on learning an instrument or learning music theory. We could do it that way too, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking to like learn the background information, you already know how to shred. You're like, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just guessing. I can actually fill those gaps to make it so that you're no longer guessing and you're making better conscious choices about your compositions, and then those can become your habits that you shred on, because you already know how to form your habits to go. Just make it so that you do that, with a brain in your head. There you go. Thanks everybody for coming by. I'm gonna go make some tacos and wake the fuck up because I gotta play.
Start yelling facts of truth. Up, up, up. Wake the fuck up. Bye guys. Check out the Sacred Agora. Buy our shit.
Yeah, buy our shit at thesacredagora.com. We have your tea there. Just make sure you look it up. TITT. You'll enjoy it, I swear. As well as decriminalizing Liberty Wear and
free the nip.
What was the other one?
Free the nip.
No.
Decriminalize.
A3. The A3.
Oh yes. Agora, anarchy, and action.
Yeah, the agorism line as well, which is also tied into all three of the other ones. So there you go. Thanks everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.